It takes a commitment to fitness and changing eating habits to create a lifestyle change. Fort Wayne's smallest winner is changing lives in our community.
Good evening. I'm Leslie Stone, and welcome to the third and final installment of Fort Wayne's Smallest Winner. Well, it's been 15 weeks, a lot of sweat, a lot of effort, and most importantly, a lot of pounds dropped. We're going to be meeting Fort Wayne's Smallest Winner, the man behind Fort Wayne's Smallest Winner. But right now, we'd like to talk to a medical expert and talk about the medical portion of losing weight. With me is Dr. Mark O'Shaughnessy. He's a Fort Wayne cardiologist with Fort Wayne Cardiology. Dr. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. Talk about weight loss. What's the key to weight loss?
Basically, the key is energy balance. What goes in must come out. If we gain weight, we take in more than we burn. If we lose weight, we burn more than we gain or than we eat. So the bottom line is it's energy balance. You have to balance how much you're eating with how much you're exercising and burning it off.
It seems so simple, but people will try a whole lifetime of losing weight. It's about baby steps. It's about a lifestyle change. What's the key to the choices, your daily choices you're making to make this work?
I think the bottom line is it's small changes. The startling statistic, if you could guess how many extra calories a 40-year-old man who's 100 pounds overweight at age 40, how many extra calories a day he's eaten in his lifetime to be 100 pounds overweight at age 40. It's 25 calories. 25 additional calories a day that he hasn't burned off. He's 100 pounds overweight at age 40. It's phenomenal over time. So really, you can take the corollary is small changes make a huge difference over time. And so we're really talking about small changes, decreasing the caloric intake by just 100 calories a day. Don't put sugar in your coffee. A Diet Coke for a regular Coke or soft drink. Don't put mayonnaise on a salad. Don't put cheese on a cheeseburger. It's 100 calories. And burn an additional 100 calories. 1 mile walk a day will actually get you an energy balance. So it's very small changes that are doable for most people. You talk about everybody doing all these wonderful diets. The problem is many of them are not sustainable. So you have to find something that's sustainable for you, and the small changes are the key in that.
It is about lifestyle changes.
Absolutely. It has to be about lifestyle change. The fad diets work. Every single one of them work.
Sure.
But it turns out to be caloric balance. The National Institute of Health did a study looking at all the various carbohydrate diets, protein diets, all that stuff. It's about calorie balance. And so you have to change your lifestyle if you're going to sustain that weight loss.
Do you need an overall plan, a plan that you can stick to, something that you really need to have in the back of your head?
I think you need a plan that works for you. And it's interesting, there's not one plan that works for everybody. It's key that you find something that works for you. I think it takes, and actually data would suggest that it takes about 3 months to get a lifestyle modification part of your daily habits. So you have to really slug through that first 3 months. Once you get to that first 3 months, then that lifestyle change really can be ingrained in you, and you can maintain that over a period of time. And again, I think it has to be something that you can do. For an exercise standpoint, there's not one piece of exercise equipment that's any better than anything else. What you enjoy doing, you should do. I'm a runner, I love to run, but you put me on a Nordic track for 5 minutes, I'd rather pull my fingernails out. So you find something that you can do and something you can sustain the rest of your life.
Once you lose the weight, that's the first hurdle. The second and the most important, and I think the hardest hurdle, keeping the weight off, keeping motivated with these life changes. How and what are your keys to motivation?
Well, it's a great point. I think that the people in this program should be commended for all the weight loss. It's a phenomenal amount of weight loss that they've sustained over a 15-week period. The hard work has just begun now. Now it's maintaining that weight loss and continuing those lifestyle modifications. And again, it's individual, whatever works for everybody, for people. Getting started and losing the amounts of weight that these people have lost is a great starting point for them. And I think it's a motivation, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, wow, I want to continue what I've already started. So I think that full-length mirrors are very helpful, but you find what works for you. And I think that the comments from your coworkers and your friends and neighbors, and they're just going to be astounded at the weight loss these people have had. I think that's going to be motivation in themselves. And from a health standpoint, improved blood pressure, improved cholesterol, decreased sugar and diabetes, phenomenal.
And as a cardiologist, obviously you see the immediate benefits.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Coming up, we're going to be speaking with our fitness gurus. These are the gurus that have worked with our smallest winners, Amber Klassen and E.J. Whitney. We're going to be talking to them about the successes and the challenges with Fort Wayne's smallest winner. Right now, I'd like you to look at Fort Wayne Cardiology, Parkview Hospital, and if you have any questions, you'd like more information, right there's all the information you need. FortWayneCardiology.org. Coming back on Fort Wayne's smallest winner.